today. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. It's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New England Patriots.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
He was brought down.
The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 8 carries, 64 yards.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Oakland. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another first down.
New England.
They'll run on first down. Hunt. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A former star in nearby Georgia, this is Sony Michel. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
At the Falcons' 11-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Oakland.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Kareem Hunt, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. This is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. As we get a peek at Matt Ryan, a man who's been in the league since back in 2008.
And I'll bet right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The numbers for Jones a week ago. 5 catches, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. And this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Patriots 7, Falcons 0.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's a first down throw that's complete. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. Shreds the tackle. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
37-yard line.
They keep it with Smith on 1st down, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Tackled at the 34-yard.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 23.
At the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Thomas. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The tackle by Dean Lowry. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. That's complete to Smith. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because it plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Throwing again, Ryan. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Kick is no good.
And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Throwing on first down. Oakley. Wide open receiver complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there of 22.
22 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
The pass.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
At the Falcons' 27-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
His pass caught at the 4. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Operating from the gun, Oakley. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Oakley, the 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. Justin Rohrwasser now for the Patriot field goal.
For the Patriot field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Rohrwasser's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0.
17.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And his throw here's incomplete. So at halftime, it's the Patriots. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Falcons, nothing.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. On first down, Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it again with Smith. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
10 at the 27-yard line.
A first down carry for Smith. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
From the 5, 2nd and 4. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Defense. Oh, why are we doing this?
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer. And it's 17-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A gain of 19.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll run it here with Hunt. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, Oakley. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A gain of
his first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Oakley. And Stills over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down, Patriots.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. Back now here on EA Sports. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the gun on 3rd down. Oakley flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Rohrwasser's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the shotgun, Ryan. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Bryant's pass taken in by Ridley. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, Ryan. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
At the 11-yard line.
Play action. It's Ryan. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
At the 1-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw again is Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown,
Jones. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. And he's able to put it through. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. From the 6. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Oakley. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. To Michelle on the screen. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. The Patriots send out their punter. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Pretty move. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Matt Ryan and the Falcon offense set to get going again. And those numbers, they kind of tell the story of his game so far. Started off not so hot. Now he's really heated up.
And remember, he signed up for duty as the guy who leads the team, right? The field general, the signal caller. So when things go rocky early, he can't just exit out and ask someone else to pick things up. He's got to do it himself, and that's what he's done here in this game.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan, he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 31-yard line. That one a gain of 20 in a 1st down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are an extra point away from having the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
At their own 26-yard line.
So the Patriots now down on the scoreboard. A little under a minute to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. On the left side, this is Stills. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
16 yards.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He's back to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Hunt. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew.
And this is going to be intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll put it out to the 25-yard line. Throwing now is Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. But it'll be 2nd down. One last shot for Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Falcons.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Patriots, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. So for Charles Davis.